Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Sean.
I'm Chris.
And today we are brought here to check out
Lana Del Rey, Venice, bitch.
oh shit.
Right.
Venice bitch. But yeah, it's funny if you try to type it into YouTube, how it pops up Venice Beach. Like nobody's like looking up Lana Del Rey Venice Beach. You know, like stop trying to censor me, YouTube. I see what you're trying to do. But this has been suggested since we started the journey. So I know a lot of people like this song. I assume that the video, like she has a good way of doing like these 10-minute like storytelling music videos, and it looks like that's what we're in for now. So it's cool to see because it was mentioned a couple videos ago the video didn't match the song at all. Well, it turns out the video wasn't even made for the song. They just did it after the fact. At least that's what the comment said. And I have kind of gotten that feeling a couple times in her videos. It's like, did you just shoot some shit and then just cut it to song length, or did you come in and with a purpose to make a video to match
like a
song?
story to match the song, kind
right?
of,
You know, because like sometimes the abstract storytelling gets old. Yeah, you know, without like beating around the bush about it. Like if you're gonna make a video for something, I want it to be purposefully about that song and for that song and to capture that mood. Because like after it was mentioned that it originally wasn't for that song, it's like, you know what, that feels about right, because I felt disconnected the whole time. So it made me not appreciate the video as much or the song because it didn't mesh. Right. And there's only been a couple times I've gotten that feeling from any of her videos, but when you do get that feeling, it's kind of like, why am I watching this?
Right.
Kind of thing.
I could have just listened to the song and not sat here and watched this
and
video
been able
that's
to
completely unrelated.
And been able to focus on it. You know? So I think doing a video for a song that it doesn't fit is kind of unintuitive.
It really gives the song just
defeats the purpose a little bit.
Like,
So, but I don't usually the longer ones are a story that fit that song. So I don't think that that's going to be the case now. So I'm excited to check this out. See what the hype is about. Can you think of anything before we hop in?
I'm ready to see it, man. Yeah, it's been a while. So
yeah. Well, if you are new here, hit subscribe. We notice and appreciate it. Think you're pretty cool if you do.
And leave a comment. We'd like to read them and reply.
She does have a lot of songs that have like longer videos, though. I think that's a cool thing. A lot of people just try to put out like
a 4-minute.
They're almost like scared to put out anything that isn't the song because it's a vulnerable moment.
Yeah.
We went to Venice Beach though when we saw the bandmate concert.
Feel fun, feel love, fresh out of Fox forever, trying to be stronger for you. Ice cream, ice queen, I dream in jeans and leather. Live stream, I'm sweet for you. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang kiss kiss. You're in the yard, I light the fire, and as the summer fades away, nothing cold can stay. You're right, I tour, we make it work. You're beautiful and I'm insane. We're American made. Give me Hallmark, one dream, one life, one lover. Paint me happy and blue.
Dude, this is a weird thought, but like I don't think that I could go like sailing in like a little boat like that, because I have like this paranoia of the ocean that if you get too far out, you're gonna just keep getting pushed farther and farther out, and you're never gonna make it back to land.
Never be able to get back.
Yeah, I don't know why I've had that thought before, because like one time I went and rode jet skis in the Gulf of Mexico, and I remember I was like, yeah, you can just go, and I lost sight, and then I turned around and it's like, fuck. Yeah, and then I started like paranoia stuff. Even though I could just ride right back in, it was paranoia that started like kicking in. It's like, what happens if this
Stops out here.
Yeah, and like my engine dies and this, and I'm just drifting out, and I'm gonna die in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, I'm not fond of open seas.
No, I'm in Rockwell. No hype under our covers. It's just me and you. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang kiss kiss. You're in the yard, I light the fire, and as the summer fades away, nothing cold can stay. You're right, I tour, we make it work. You're beautiful and I'm insane. We're American made. Signing off, bang bang kiss kiss. Signing off, bang bang kiss kiss. Oh God, want you on my lips. I do. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the street with the neighborhood kids. Signing off, bang bang kiss kiss.
Video's kind of boring.
I think they've repeated the same verse like 3 times now.
In the song?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Just with a little different tones in it. Like,
I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know, this video though, like I can only take like so much of just here's some like stock, random B-roll footage, like
well, the video, if you pay attention, is just cut sections.
Right.
It's the same sections.
like if
over
you
and over
Googled
and over and
like highway footage from the 70s. Yeah, it's kind of the vibe. It's
because
just
it's the same cars, the same thing the whole
Yeah.
time.
like I love her as an artist and everything, but I've noticed like because we're almost done with her official music videos, and I have noticed that a lot of them are just the candid B-roll footage. None
Yeah.
like very few have you got the feeling of you showed up on set to
You
make
shot this video. Yeah.
exactly, which I think is cool sometimes, but I don't know if it's just because like we watched them all in order that I would rather just watch her just sing than watch the 8mm grainy video of her just walking around, or just clips of grainy cars driving from the 70s, but I do have the thought, or I do wonder if she gets tired of her persona. Like, I don't mean it in like it's a bad thing or anything, but she definitely has her own style that she's carved out of, like if
This
you
is
if
her
you hear
lane
a song,
kinda thing.
you know whether it's her or not. You could
Yeah.
I feel like you could listen to any Lana song, and if you've never heard it at all, you could tell that it's her, which is a good thing. But when you have such a long career, sometimes you can like pigeonhole yourself into only being able to do your sound. Like it's obviously changed over the years and stuff like that, but I wonder if she battles with breaking out of her own persona that she's built.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if any of that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what
but,
you're saying.
I mean, I'm not saying that she should or she needs to or anything, but I'd imagine that it would almost like I have my own style, I have my own sound. It's almost more scary to try to change that.
Go out of that to
Right, because
possibly
it's like,
will they like this?
am I
Will-
going to alienate all my fans if
Yeah.
I do change it up because of how distinct my style is and things like that? I wonder if she's ever talked about anything like that, because if you're a band that isn't so unique, or a singer that isn't so unique, you can sit there and try whatever, because your fans aren't locked into a certain style. And because she does have the old Hollywood, kind of style going on, the
airiness,
the trancy with depth kind of feeling and things like that. She wants to be comes across as more of an artist and a storyteller than most, but it also makes it hard to make a fun upbeat song if you feel like it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We still got a lot of video left, but I just hope that it's not 7 minutes of stock 70 cars driving. Not to be a bitch about the video, but. I really like this song. This has been one of my favorite ones in a minute.
It's not trancy, like you can hear her voice.
Yeah, it has some instrumentation and things like that. I wonder if it's just going to be the one song. This clip in the car has literally been repeated of this exact clip.
Over and over. Got some solos.
I think it's a keyboard, a synthesizer, and guitar, but it almost sounds like what's it called, a theremin? Is that what it's called?
I think so. That slide up that one.
Yeah, where you're just in the air and it's using the electric fields of your body to make the. Really wish they would have did something for a video. Well, because the thing is, I'm sure, based on what I've talked to people about her and the comments on her, it's one thing you could sit there and put her on a pedestal and say she's gonna tell a story and everything makes sense, and then try to sit there and find every little clue that you can to point to
whatever
your idea making sense, and things like that. So I'm sure there's some reason why this is being repeated, some reason why everything in this video is in this video to somebody,
right.
But I think if you have to search for it to make sense, then how much is it you grasping for straws and how much of it is it actually making sense?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a fan of her, and this is definitely the most objectionable I felt about being towards any of her videos. But to sit here and say that this isn't a boring video would be lying.
Yeah.
You know, like,
it's just the same clips over and over. I could sit here and look at you and listen to the song and not miss anything.
Right. You know, and so I don't know. At a certain point, the video should have just been exactly as long as the song needed to be in video form. Make the long form on the album, save people from watching 70s rear view stock footage.
It would have been better to just put a still image on the screen.
Right. You know, not even make a video for it. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Maybe it's just my mood today or something like that, but this has definitely been the most disappointed that I've been.
At least the most that stands out, anyway.
Right. Well, no, I think hands down, out of every single video that we've watched from her, this is by far the most disappointed that I've been. Because at the beginning of it, it's like, yeah, we're going to have a story. It's a longer video. I'm excited for it. And it's a long fucking video of the same 30 seconds of 1970s rear view car clips.
Yeah.
Not enthused. Love the song. I like this song a lot better than the recent ones that I've listened to, but I fucking hate this video. Yeah, I like the song. I like the song a lot better than I have a lot of them. I think that this album, from what I gather, is probably going to be a good one just because it's been requested a bunch. The Norman fucking Rockwell, I think is the exact name of the album. But we already did Fuck It, I Love You and The Greatest, which was a great
I really
representation of
enjoyed
her.
that.
Yeah, you know, like if anything, that's the one that locked us in on this journey and everything. So the reason why I bring all that up is if you already have that for an album, why did you make this video?
Well, yeah, I think this video consisted of maybe 2 minutes of actual footage, and the rest it was just repeated throughout.
Yeah,
the whole video.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was probably like 7.5 minutes of just random car dash cam, like a couple minutes of her and a story that I don't believe, because you had to again like just like, hey, can you follow us around and turn on your lights?
Yeah, because that's how it seemed.
Right.
They were all slow.
It wasn't
kind of driving behind.
It didn't have the production of getting actually pulled over to make me believe it, and I don't know. Like I hate to be, like
it wasn't my favorite song.
I usually try to look for. There's no reason to usually like talk about the negative things, like. And it's a lot more fun to focus on the positive things, especially like from like a reaction channel point of view. Yeah. Like there is no good reason for us to come on and say that we don't like something, like in all reality, like I think we both realize that the people that click on our videos are doing it because of the artist, like there's nobody that's like, ooh, I love Sean and Chris and I watch all their fucking videos. Right. Like you can tell
the artist is what's bringing it in.
Right. Like, so there's no reason to like badmouth it, but at the same time, like I don't want to lose like my own integrity of saying that I love something when I don't.
Yeah, there's no reason to be fake about it.
Right. Yeah. Like I usually try to look for the positives. I love Lana Del Rey as an artist and everything like that, but these kind of videos are starting to get old. It's like you've told me the same joke and expect me to laugh again. Like every time that you see one, it gets less and less intriguing. Like I would rather just watch you just sing. There was that one video where it was just her, just with a microphone, just singing. And like that
is... What, singing to the president? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And like that video, like that part was captivating and it was simple. You don't... Either make a video or don't. It's kind of like how I feel about it right now. Like I look forward... when we record videos, like, yeah, we're doing this today and everything. And I look forward to listening to their songs because it does... make you think about something. It does provoke a thought. It does stick in your head. She is a storyteller. And then when you have all that build up and then you get something like this, like
it's almost a disappointment.
Right. Yeah. It's like if I didn't like her as much, it wouldn't bother me as bad. But the fact of how much I do like her as an artist, it's like, come the fuck on, like, because while I enjoyed the song and like the song would have taken 10 minutes of my life regardless, but since I sit here and watch this video, it made me feel like I lost 10 minutes of my life. Yeah. Like I usually don't feel that way about, if I were to just sit here and just listen to the song, I wouldn't have that thought. So I don't know. I don't want to sit there and like harp on it too much. It is what it is, but we'll see. That's kind of about how I stand. And it's disappointing because I really like this song, like. So it's
she definitely, I think, could have done something more, in my opinion, of what I liked. Obviously, I'm one in a billion that's on this planet.
Like, so. I mean, I always try to keep in mind, like, who the fuck are we to tell somebody to do something? Right. But at the same time, like, we're allowed to have our thoughts on what we watch.
Our own opinions of what we think.
Like, granted, I'm not out there making music to say somebody should or shouldn't do something, but I can voice how it could be changed to change my interpretation of it.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so I don't know. All in all, I like the song. Disappointed at best with the video. Makes me excited to check out the next one.
Yeah.
You know, because this album has been hyped up, and so far I like this song. I like the Fuck It, I Love You and The Greatest. I also think that the Sublime cover is on this album.
Okay.
So I know that song, but I want to check out the video. Like, we'll still do it for the channel because I know that you've never even heard the song or seen the video. I've never seen the video.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen
because that's
or heard the song
before we started. That's the only song that I ever heard by her. You know, to know that she wasn't a country singer. You know, if you remember that.
Yeah,
because I have always been a fan of Sublime and everything, so like I'm looking forward to getting to there and checking out that, and because even that's been, I think I listened to it when it came out, so however many years ago that was, so I'm excited to get that fresh back in my life again. Yeah, this video is kind of disappointing, but excited to still
continue the
journey. Look forward to the next one. Big fans, but I have to be honest when I feel something.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't harp on it too much. But can you think of anything else before we get out of here?
No, I'm glad we at least checked it out.
Yeah. The song was super cool. So thanks for watching with us. See you next time.